Eric, do something. You don't do.
The pressure's on, Eric.
You know what they say? Never act with animals, children, or your father. Right, okay, we're in record now. So, well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our Burns Day Scottish Highland Sing-a-long. As you'll see, I've dyed my hair especially for the occasion and found an old Scottish hat in the cupboard. So on the agenda today, we're going to sing some Scottish poems. We're going to recite some Scottish poems, some Scottish songs, and a Scottish quiz as well. So I hope you'll all have fun and enjoy singing this afternoon.
We will. Know what you're saying. Can't hear you. Not hearing you.
Can you hear me, Mother?
Well, no, only a little. Not much of anything.
Right.
Well, do.
Just give me one moment, please. Sorry about this. So, our first sing-along is going to be a general sing-along to get you all warmed up. And I'm going to mute you. Isma, can you mute everybody, please? And then we're ready to start singing. Okay, so we're just going to do a general sing-along first. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is Bring Me Sunshine, Bring Me Sunshine. Here we go. Bring me sunshine in your smile, bring me laughter all the while. In this world where we live, there should be more happiness, so much joy you can give to each brand new bright tomorrow. Make me happy through the years, never bring me any tears. Make the earth be ready for the sun from up above. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. One more time. Bring me sunshine in your smile, bring me laughter all the while. In this world where we live, there should be more happiness, so much joy you can give to each brand new bright tomorrow. Make me happy through the years, never bring me any tears. Let your arms be as warm as the sun from up above. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Okay, so the next one we're going on to is going to be just go back into the screen share. And okay, famous one from The Sound of Music, and we're going to sort of start off with Do a Deer, Do a Deer. Do a deer, a female deer, Ray, a golden drop of sun. Me, a name I call myself, for a long, long way to run. So I need a pulling thread, La, a note to follow. So tea, a drink with jam and bread, that will bring us back to do. One more time. Do a deer, a female deer, Ray, a golden drop of sun. Me, a name I call myself, for a long, long way to run. So a needle pulling thread, La, a note to follow. So tea, a drink with jam and bread, that will bring us back to famous one from the Carpenters. It's a really nice one, and it's called Sing, Sing a Song. Sing, sing a song, sing out loud, sing out strong, sing of good things, not bad, sing of happy, not sad, sing a song, make it simple to last your whole life long. Don't worry if it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing, sing a song. One more time. Sing, sing a song. Sing out loud, sing out strong. Sing of good things, not bad. Sing of happy, not sad. Sing a song, make it simple to last your whole life long. Don't worry if it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing, sing a song. And another one by the Carpenters, a really nice cheerful one, Top of the World. Here we go. Such a feeling's coming over me. There is wonder in most anything I see. Not a cloud in the sky, got the sun in my eye, and I won't be surprised if it's a dream. Everything I want the world to be is now coming true, especially for me. And the reason is clear, it's because you are here. You're the nearest thing to heaven that I see. Everyone know? I'm on the top of the world, looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I found ever since you've been around. Your love's put me right on top of the world. I'm on the top of the world, looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I found ever since you've been around. Your love's put me right on top of the world. Okay, and then we'll move on to made famous by Shirley Bassey. Kiss Me, Honey, Honey, Kiss Me. Here we go. Kiss me, honey, honey, kiss me. Thrill me, honey, honey, thrill me. Don't care even if I blow my top, but honey, honey, don't stop. I'd like to play a little game with you, a little game especially made for two. If you come closer, I will show you how. Closer, closer now. Kiss me, honey, honey, kiss me. Thrill me, honey, honey, thrill me. Don't care even if I blow my top, but honey, honey, don't stop. Okay, does that sound okay, the balance, everybody? Isma? Or anybody?
Sorry, what did you say, Eric?
Is the sound balance between piano and voice okay? Is it coming through?
Yes,
all right?
it's very good.
Lovely, thank you.
Yeah.
The next one is one for Stan. As you'll notice, Stan is actually playing the mouth organ. He's a mouth organ virtuoso, is Stan.
Oh.
And one of his favorite songs that he plays really well is from Oklahoma, Oh, What a Beautiful Morning. So, Isma, can we put everybody on mute now? And then we'll go into Oh, What a Beautiful Morning from the show Oklahoma. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. The corn is as high as an elephant's eye, and it looks like it's climbing right up to the sky. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a wonderful feeling. Everything's going my way. Same verse again. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. The corn is as high as an elephant's eye, and it looks like it's climbing right up to the sky. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a wonderful feeling. Everything's going my way. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a wonderful feeling. Everything's going my way. And from The Sound of Music, another nice, memorable tune. It's Edelweiss. So please join in Edelweiss. Edelweiss. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright, you look happy to meet me, blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. And one of the old-time favorite ones, how much is that doggy in the window? It's always nice to go back to songs that have been popular for many, many, many years. So we're going to do How Much Is That Doggy in the Window? A good old-fashioned rustic song. How much is that dog in the window? The one with the waggly tail. How much is that doggy in the window? Oh, I do hope that dog is for sale. I must take a trip to California and leave my poor sweetheart alone. If he has a dog, he won't be lonesome, and the doggy will have a good chorus. How much is that dog in the window? The one with the waggly tail. How much is that doggy in the window? Oh, I do hope that dog is for sale. Okay, and now moving on now. Well, I think it was Tom. Tom was talking about Pat. Was it Pat Boone? I think it was. So why not? Let's do a nice, slow, memorable tune by Elvis, "Falling in Love with You." Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin? For I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole love too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. And anybody here a fan of Max Bygraves? Put up your hand if you're a fan of Max Bygraves. Do you like Max Bygraves? Well, obviously one of his famous ones is Tulips from Amsterdam. When it's spring again, I'll bring again tulips from Amsterdam. With a heart that's true, I'll give to you tulips from Amsterdam. I can wait until the day you'll fill these eager arms of mine. Like the windmill keeps on turning, that's how my heart keeps on yearning for the day I know we can share these tulips from Amsterdam. One more time. When it's spring again, I cling to you, tulips from Amsterdam. With a heart that's true, I'll give to you tulips from Amsterdam. I can wait until the day you'll fill these eager arms of mine. Like the windmill keeps on turning, that's how my heart keeps on yearning for the day I know we can share these tulips from Amsterdam. Okay. No, let's just move on to next one. And we're going to just go through to last one, which is going to be of this set, which is going to be by Doris Day. Doris Day, and it's Que Sera, Sera. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. Since I am just a boy at school, I asked my teacher, what shall I try? Shall I paint pictures? Shall I sing songs? This was her wise reply. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future that lies with thee. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. Last verse. When I grew up and fell in love, I asked my lover what lies ahead. Will we have rainbows day after day? Guess what my lover said. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. Okay. Isma, can we get everybody off mute, please, now? So, if you can all take yourself off mute, that would be brilliant. That would be wonderful. What I thought we would do, as today is celebrating Scotland with Burns Day, I'd like to just put it out to people. Hands up if you've been to Scotland on holidays.
Never been to Scotland, Mum.
So a few people, right. So I can see Sheila, and you can see Norma and Tom as well, and also Betty. So which places have you enjoyed in Scotland?
The Isle of Skye.
The Isle of Skye. Wow,
The
that's beautiful.
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh I heard as well. Yeah. Well, we actually often watch the scenic rail journeys.
Yeah, I do.
They're fantastic, aren't they? They really are.
Yes, they're lovely.
Has anybody been at all on the West Highland line at all?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
It's meant to be really, really nice. Sheila Small, you put your hand up. Which part of Scotland have you been to?
Well, we went to Edinburgh with the carers,
Oh,
yeah,
right.
a couple there. Yeah, the castle and yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. It
Yeah.
really is. Yeah. Anybody else in particular place in Scotland that they've enjoyed?
Isle of Whithorn.
Where was that? Sorry.
Isle of Whithorn.
Isle of Whithorn. Which part of Scotland is that?
No, so west.
Yeah. There's so many islands there and lochs and so on. So it's really, really nice. It really is. The whole of Scotland. We're definitely fans of Scotland.
We went to Applecross,
Applecross. Oh, right. Okay.
right in the north, and we were camping. Pardon? Northeast. First time we'd ever camped, and it rained solidly every day.
That's
Oh,
Scotland.
dear.
And the farmer used to come round and he'd say, "It'll be fine tomorrow." and per night it cost 20 pence a night.
Wow.
Cheap.
Right. Okay. Well, I think what would be nice for us to do is to go into our Scottish quiz. So I'm going to just put on the screen now a little quiz that I put together for Scotland. So I'll leave the lines open. You won't need to mute anybody, Isma. So let me just find our little Scottish quiz. So if you've got a pen and paper handy, fantastic.
Oh,
They're very, very simple questions, but I just thought it'd be nice to have something or other.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just moving this around. Right.
A famous Scottish drink.
Can everybody see that?
Yeah.
Can you all see it?
Yep.
Excellent, excellent. So I'll read them through, and if you've got a pen and paper handy, you might want to just
What do you
make
call
a note of the
place where we
answers.
see the mail?
So, guys, here we go. Number one.
Yes.
Number one is.
What is the flower most famous?
Just a minute, Betty. I know you're eager. I'm sorry, there's no prize on this. I know you're eager. But let's start with number one first. Name a famous Scottish drink is first, number one. Okay. So don't shout the answers out yet, because obviously everybody will hear them. Number two, name a famous Scottish food. Name a famous Scottish food. Number three, what monster is Scotland famous for? Number four, name a famous piece of clothing. A famous piece of clothing. Number five, what do you call the large lakes in Scotland? Number six, what is Aviemore famous for? What is Aviemore famous for?
Water.
All right, Kevin. Number seven, what do you call a place where whiskey is made? Number eight, a Scottish island beginning with S. And number nine, what is the flower most famous in Scotland? What's the flower most famous in Scotland?
Is it a flower or a weed?
Or a heather? I'm not sure actually. Probably Tom, you could correct me on that. But okay, what Scottish film star played as James Bond? Very sadly, he passed away just recently. Very sad. Which Scottish film star, I beg your pardon, which Scottish film star has played in the Star Wars film? He's played in a lot of films, very famous Scottish man. Number 12, what national park is Loch Lomond a part of? '13, famous film of a Scottish hero starring Mel Gibson. one of the famous Scottish heroes. Number 14. Who had a hit with sailing? Number 15. What famous film had a character called Richard Hannay?
Oh, yeah.
16. Can you complete the famous singer Kenneth M? What's that second name? He talked about the midges. And number 17. What famous female Scottish singer is Moira A? What's that missing?
Moira or Henderson.
And finally, a famous Scottish film, whiskey. What's that missing word, whiskey, on that? So now, I'm going to bring up the answers. Okay. Can you see both screens or just the screen of the answer? Can you see the screen of the answers there? So your first one is a famous Scottish drink. You might have more likely to have whiskey.
You spelt it wrong.
What's the spelling of it?
If you put it here, it's Irish.
Oh,
Aye.
well, there we are. There we are. I've been corrected.
Not rubber.
There's no E in it. Right. Okay.
It's my fault. I'm off, Paddy. I do apologise.
That's all right, Kevin. Okay, number two. Famous Scottish food. Well, it's got to be haggis, hasn't it? Haggis, neaps, tatties,
Whoa,
or even
lovely.
shortbread. You might have shortbread or things like that. Number three, we've got the famous Scottish monster is a Loch Ness. Number four, famous piece of clothing, the kilt, the sporran, or obviously, as I've got today, the tam o'shanter. And then we've got
16, 20, 18.
what do you call the large lakes in Scotland? Well, of course, they're called lochs. What is Aviemore famous for? It's a famous ski resort.
Curling.
And curling as well. I beg your pardon. I thought skiing was the famous one. Okay. Number 7. What do you call a place where whiskey is made? Of course, it's a distillery.
A happy place.
Happy, very happy. especially if you get lots of free samples. Scottish Highland beginning with S. Obviously, Skye, and I've got a spelling mistake there, so it's Skye for that.
Shetland.
Shetland, yes, I'll have Shetland as well. What is the flower most famous in Scotland? Thistle. I don't know if it's a thistle is a flower or
A weed.
someone said a weed. I don't know. Number 10. Which famous film star played as Joan Bond? Of course, it was Sean Connery. Yeah. And what about now? The person who played the part in Star Wars was Ewan McGregor.
We didn't get that. Oh, I would have known that. Would you? No. No, what Star Wars?
Number 12. Number 12 is a national park in Loch Lomond. It's called the Trossachs National Park. 13. The famous film with Mel Gibson, of course, was Braveheart.
I said Roy. Oh, I didn't know Braveheart. I thought in my head I couldn't bring it. 14,
we've got the famous singer who sung Sailing was Rod Stewart.
Born in London.
Born in London, but by Scottish descent, as I understand. 15, famous character, it was from 39 Steps.
We didn't get that. We didn't get that. Oh, yes, we have. Yeah, we've got that.
39 steps, all right.
16, it was Kenneth McKellar. Kenneth McKellar, who sang about the midges and other sorts. Number 17, the famous singer, it was Moira Anderson. Moira Anderson. And finally, the famous film was Whiskey Galore. Yes, galore. Okay, so let's go back to your screen now. So hands up here. How many got 10 or more? 10 or more? Okay, very good indeed. Well done. Who got 12 or more? 12 or more. Wow. How many got 14 or more? How many got 15 or 16 or more? 16? Well done, Tom, Norma. Anybody got full marks? Who got 18?
No.
17?
16.
17 for Sheila.
Oh,
And Tom as well.
£10,000.
And
Hey!
also Betty Seed as well. So
Well done.
I declare that we had joint winners, and we had some very, very intelligent people on this Scottish quiz. Nothing to do with the fact we've done this quiz before on St Andrew's Day. Yeah, I can see Sheila laughing there. But well done to everybody on that. Okay,
Brilliant.
guys, time is moving on, and today is
If
Scots
you
Day.
remember them, it's not bad.
Sorry? What was
If
that,
you
Sheila?
remember them, that's good.
Well, you did very well
I've
indeed.
done before.
But
Yeah.
guys, it is Scottish Day. It is Scottish Sing-a-long. So I think now we're going to go back onto some songs, some Scottish songs. So Isma, can you actually mute everybody, please? And that would be great. And then I'll put on our Scottish playlist now. Okay, lose that. I'll lose that. I've got a nice selection of Scottish songs now. Okay, and the first one we're going to sing is I Love a Lassie. I Love a Lassie. So just one moment, please. And okay. Let me just get back. We'll get back into that. So we'll always go back into the share screen. Okay, Scotland. Sorry about this. Let's try one more time. So they should go on. Oh, what's going on here? Sorry about this, guys. Slight technical hitch here. Let's try that. I think this might work. Here we go. Okay, here we go. So the first one is I Love a Lassie. I Love a Lassie. Just move that out of the way. Here we go. Ready now? 2, 3, 4. I love a lassie, a bonny Highland lassie. If you saw her, you would fancy her as well. Oh, I met her in September, popped the question in November. Soon I'll be having her to myself. Her father has consented, so I'm feeling quite contented. And I've been inside the bargain with a kiss. Oh, I sit and weary when I think about my dearie. And you'll hear me singing this. Everyone! I love a lassie, a bonny, bonny lassie. She's as pure as a lily in the dell. She's as sweet as the heather, the bonny blooming heather, Mary, my Scots bluebell. One more time, from the top. I love a lassie, a bonny Highland lassie. If you saw her, you would fancy her as well. Oh, I met her in September, popped a question in November. Soon I'll be having her to myself. Her father's consented, so I'm feeling quite contented. And I've been and siled the bargain with a kiss. Oh, I sit and weary when I think about my dearie. And you'll hear me singing this. I love a lassie, a bonny Highland lassie. She's as pure as the lily in the dell. Oh, she's sweet as the heather, the bonny blooming heather, Mary, my Scots bluebell. Speed bonny boat, speed bonny boat. Speed bonny boat, like a word on the wing, onward the sailors cry. Carry the lad that's born to be king, over the sea to sky. Loud the winds howl, loud the winds roll, thunder claps round the air. Baffled our foes, stand by the shore, follow they do not dare. Speed bonny boat, like a bird on the wing, onward the sailors cry. Carry the Lord that's born to be king, over the sea to sky. Loud the winds howl, loud the waves roar, thunderclouds rend the air. Baffled our foes, stand by the shore, follow they do not dare. Speed bonny boat, like a bird on the wing, onward the sailors cry. Carry the lad that's born to be king, over the sea to sky. And a famous one written by Robert Burns, and it's Auld Lang Syne. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and all lang syne? For all lang syne, my Joe, for all lang syne, we'll take a cup of Tyne for the old of old lang syne. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and old lang syne? For old lang syne, my joy, for old lang syne, we'll take a kip of kindness yet for the sake of old lang syne. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found, was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my heart relieve. How precious did that grace appear, the grace I first believed. Through many dangers, toils and snares, we have already come. 'Twas grace that brought us safe thus far, and grace will lead us home. I am sailing home again, across the sea. I am sailing stormy waters to be near you, to be free. I am sailing, I am flying like a bird across the sky. I am flying, passing high clouds to be near you, to be free. Can you hear me? Can you hear me through the dark night far away? I am dying, forever crying to be near you. Who can say? You hear me? Can you hear me through the dark night far away? I am dying, forever crying to be with you. Who can say? from the sea. My desire is always to be here, oh Mull of Kintyre. Far have I travelled and much have I seen, dark distant mountains with galleries so green, past painted deserts, the sun sets on fire as he carries me home to the Mull of Kintyre. Mull of Kintyre, oh mist rolling in from the sea, my desire, why there is to be here, oh Mull of Kintyre. Sweet through the heather like deer in the glen, carry me back to the days I knew then, nights when we sang like a heavenly choir of the life and the times of the Mull of Kintyre. Mull of Kintyre, oh mist rolling in from the sea, my desire is always to be here, oh Mull of Kintyre. Mull of Kintyre, oh mist rolling in from the sea, my desire is always to be here, oh Mull of Kintyre. I'll take the high road, I'll take the high road. Oh, you'll take the high road and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland before you, where me and my true love will never meet again, when the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond again. I'll take the high road and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland before you, for me and my true love will never meet again, on my bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. This one's all about Donald. He's come down from the north. Problem, he hasn't got any trousers. And people keep asking him, Donald, where's your trousers? I've just come down from the Isle of Skye. I'm not very big and I'm awful shy, and lasses shout when I go by, Donald, where's your trousers? Let the wind blow high, let the wind blow low, through the streets in my kilt I'll go. All the lasses say hello, Donald, where's your trousers? A lassie took me to a ball. It was slippery in the hall, and I feared that I would fall, for I had no trousers. Let the wind blow high with the limbo low, through the streets in my kilt I'll go. All the lasses say hello, Donald, where's your trousers? Now I went down to London town, and I had some fun in the underground. The ladies turned their heads around, saying, Donald, where's your trousers? Let the wind blow high with a limbo low, and through the streets in the kilt I'll go. All the lasses say hello, Donald, where's your trousers? Let the wind blow high, let the wind blow low, through the streets in the kilt I'll go. All the lasses say hello, Donald, where's your trousers? Charlie is me darling, me darling, me darling. Charlie is me darling, the young Chevalier. 'Twas on a Monday morning, right early in the year, that Charlie came to our town, the young Chevalier. And Charlie is me darling, me darling, me darling. Charlie is me darling, the young Chevalier. As he was walking down the tree, the city for to view, oh, there he spied a bonny lass, the wimble peeping through. And Charlie is me darling, me darling, me darling. Charlie is me darling, the young Chevalier. Charlie is me darling, me darling, me darling. Charlie is me darling, the young Chevalier. Roaming in the gloaming, roaming in the gloaming, roaming in the gloaming, on the bonny banks of Clyde. Roaming in the gloaming with my lassie by my side, where the sun has got to rest, there's a time we love best. Ah, it's lovely roaming in the gloaming, roaming in the roaming in the gloaming with my lassie by my side. When the sun has gone to rest, that's the time that we both best. It's me roaming in the gloaming. And finally on to our end one of this set, and it's Scotland the Brave. Hark, when the night is falling, hear, hear, the pipes are calling loudly and proudly, calling down through the glen. There where the hills are sleeping now, fill the blood the leaping high as the spirits of the old Highland men. Towering in gallant fame, Scotland, my mountain home, high may your standards gloriously wave. Land of the high endeavour, land of the shining river, land of my heart forever, Scotland the brave. High in the misty Highlands, out by the purple islands, brave are the hearts that beat beneath Scottish sky. Wild are the winds to meet you, staunch are the friends that greet you, blind as the love that shines from fair maidens' eye. Towering in gallant fame, Scotland, my mountain home, high may your standards gloriously wave. Land of my high endeavour, land of the shining river, land of the heart forever, Scotland the brave. Okay, so do you want to just take everybody off mute? So if you could take yourself off mute, that would be great. I hope you enjoyed that. And I just thought what would be quite nice, we're just coming to the end of the session. So just unmute yourself if you're able, please. Or can I, maybe I can do this for you. Maybe mute, invite mute all. No, I think you're all off anyway. So I thought what would be nice to do would be to just share, if I can get back into the screen share, the Scottish poem that's very famous. So let me just now go into.
Dan can't hear you.
Just one moment, please.
It's on mute now.
It's on mute.
It can hear you.
Oh, that's better. That's better. I'm just looking for what? Oh, that's better. I'm learning more about Zoom every day. Okay, so just something for you to enjoy. Right. Okay. So this is probably the famous one. Can you see all of it, or can you just see parts of it?
All of it.
You can see all of it, right? Okay. So if you look here, fair ye honest sonsy face, great chieftain of the pudding race. Aboon them are ye tak your place, pench tripe or them. Weel are ye worthy or a grace, as langs me So I have no idea what that means, but translated it means something like, nice seeing you, honest chubby face, great chieftain of the sausage race, above them all you take your place, belly tripe or links, and well are you worthy of a grace, as long as my arm. And if you really want just a free translation of it, may good fortune attend your honest jolly face, or king of puddings. You are superior to trife and other offal. You are also worthy of a panseum of praise, even longer than a Presbyterian sermon. So that's kind of like an idea of what that means. And we're going to just finish off. We're just going to finish off because it's literally just coming up to 1:30 now. And we're just going to go right down now towards the end. Famous one by ABBA, and it's Thank You for the Music. So thank you for participating today. And we can just finish off with Thank You for the Music.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you.
Eric, well done.
Thank you for the music.
Live the songs I'm singing. I'm all the joy they're bringing.
Who can live without it?
Honestly.
What would life be without a song or a dance? What are we say? I say thank you for the music for giving it to me. One more time. Thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing, for all the joy they're bringing. Who can live without it? I ask in all honesty. What would life be without a song or a dance? What are we? So I say thank you for the music, for giving it to me. So I say thank you for the music, for giving it to me. It's time that we must say goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. How to it's time that we must say goodbye, 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 adios, adios. Ciao, toodle. We've had a right good sing-song together. Cheerful talk. May we all be of joyful spirit until we meet again. Thank you. It's time that we must say goodbye, 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 adios, adios. Ciao, toodle. Goodbye, 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 goodbye,
Thank
Tremendous.
you.
Hope
Thank
everyone
you.
enjoyed yourself. And for Tom and Norma, I hope it's a nice appetizer for your Scottish tea tonight.
Bye, Eric. Thank you.
Yeah, so thank you. Thanks for joining in today. It's lovely when we see a good number. And hope to see you again at future sessions that we're running. Thanks, my old man said follow the van and don't dilly-dally on the way. Off went the van with me old black in it. I followed on with me old prop in it, but I did it, did it. That's the way and don't know where to go. Where you can't trust a special like the old time coppers when you can't find your way home. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer too. I am Daisy, oh well there's no substitute. It won't be a stylish carriage, I can't afford the carriage. But you'll look sweet, a real nice treat on a bicycle made for two. Thank you everybody, and see you again soon. Bye.
Progress.
Bye, Eric. Bye.
See you again.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Betty.
Bye.
Bye,
Thank you, Eric.
Bye, Vera.
Bye.
Bye, Betty.